obviously the album's called Play. That's kind of, I think, why we were so good to work together, because you're kind of in my playhouse.
Yeah.
And I know you kind of have a playhouse.
Yeah.
And what's one thing you think every playhouse needs?
Weird. I mean, I just walked through it. A bar, I reckon. I reckon that's kind of where the fun starts, isn't it?
Is it true you have your own, like, is it fully functioning?
Yeah. All cylinders firing at all times.
Staff?
No.
Okay. You're the bartender.
Yeah, I'm the barman. No, I mean like there's always kegs on.
Okay, everything's.
Kegs,
but
yeah.
I thought it was like full, like bar and staff.
No.
24/7.
Well, I mean it is. I'm ready to serve.
And
whenever.
how often are you going there?
Do you know what? I have a bar at my studio that we use more now, just because I've kind of shifted my work there. Sort of like here, but we've got a bowling alley next to it, and it's.
Are you amazing at bowling?
No.
Because weren't you secretly the best Monopoly player ever?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to play Monopoly anymore.
He's banned.
Completely banned from Monopoly.
I put a bedroom next to our bar.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this was gonna be like I kind of crash here.
And now you just live here.
I just live here.
I went to Takashi Murakami's art studio, and the same thing. He had this like a bed on wheels that he'd like have a canvas like this, and he'd kind of wheel it there, paint all day, and then just fall asleep on the canvas.
I think that's the only way. Do you? Are you separate?
Yeah, I work 9 to 5. That's it. So I'm mostly 9 to 4, to be honest.
So you're just a full 9 to 5. See, people always hate on the 9 to 5.
Nah, I think my most creative part of my day is 9 till 11. That's the most creative when I get in the morning. Yeah.
So you're not a late night guy?
No, I get sluggish late at night. I want to go. I'm in bed by 10, and then I'm up at 6 with the kids.
Wow, you're just dad life.
Yeah, it's structured though. I really like, and I feel like I do studio better because it's structured, and I feel like if you don't come in here and open a pot of paint and get out a paintbrush, nothing will happen. And I find like that's the same thing in the studio. Like unless I'm in every day, like that's when the magic happens, when you're just in every day and you're consistent with it.
So how many unreleased songs are you making? How many songs are you making a day?
I used to make a lot. I used to make like 4 or 5 a day. It's about 2 or 3 now.
A day?
Yeah.
Crazy.
These guys will tell you you've been in the studio. You see it.
And then how many are you like giving away?
It's less like giving away now because like pop music's changed. It used to be that artists would cut songs that they didn't write, and now every artist ever wants to be involved in some way. So it's more like it's not giving a song away, it's kind of giving ideas away, and then someone will take it and then they'll put their spin on it, and then that's kind of where it's at now. I miss the days where you could just write a song and just give it to someone.
And they would just re-record.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Have you ever given a song away that you're like, fuck, I wish I kept it?
Nah, because I think that eventually all these things come out. Like there's been, I don't know, like even like East Side with the Benny Khalid and Halsey, like eventually people found out that I'd written on that. Like it wasn't, I didn't have to like shout it from the rafters, it just sort of eventually came out, you know?
I just love if you wrote just the most unexpected Sexy Red song and it came out that Sheeran wrote.
Yeah, no, there's been a couple of them. What I like is like Bruno is the voice on Bubble Butt. Did you know that? You know the Bubble Butt, that's Bruno Mars. Like that I find super cool.
As someone like you who kind of has an insane access to play, what's your favorite thing to do? And what's been the craziest thing that you've done to play?
I love painting. You're good. I'm more like, I'm gonna splash color on a canvas.
Throw it on the canvas.
Yeah.
But have you ever drawn figuratively?
It's just not what I'm into. Like even the kind of art that I buy is pretty like abstract. Like I quite like abstract shit. Yeah. Like this, I would say is my sort of.
You could do this. That's.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna have you sign it.
Cool.
And so, like, you could really do it.
Okay. I'll just take credit for it.
I've heard all these legendary stories about you performing in any place. What's the weirdest, most fun, playful place you've performed at?
Well, tell you the weirdest. It definitely wasn't the most fun. I got booked in Clacton-on-Sea. I don't know how to describe Clacton-on-Sea. How do I describe it? Like Jersey Shore, but not Jersey Shore. You know, like...
Is it a TV show? Or it's
no. Clacton-on-Sea is like English seaside.
Okay.
And I got booked for like 4 gigs in a day, and I remember the guy drove me around, and one of them was in a bingo hall that obviously didn't know that I was playing there, and there was bingo going on with these old women, and I got up and set up and started playing, and they just didn't fucking want it at all.
You never turned the crowd?
Nah, they were there to play bingo. They were waiting for the numbers to get called out.
You could do one song, bingo, one song.
Nah, so that I think was the weirdest place. The most fun place we've done a lot of cool shit on this run. Like we physically built a pub from scratch in Ipswich, Massachusetts, which was pretty mad. Like it was kind of like a flat pack pub. Like an IKEA pub that we built.
And then, do you have it still?
We're taking it on tour, yeah.
Okay,
it's gonna be our pub on tour.
That's awesome. Next question. I heard you say that rooms have songs in them.
Yeah.
And so, are you constantly changing where you're recording to kind of pull out that room?
Yeah, I got into a habit of renting, like, you know, you ever seen the movie The Gentleman?
Yes.
You know all those old country houses that are like falling apart, and in the movie they're like growing weed in them. So you can rent them, and they have like, we rented one that we made Bad Habits in, that it didn't have like proper electricity or heating, or like we literally like had one person just lighting fires around the house. And yeah, we made really good records there, because obviously no one had ever made records there.
Wow.
Yeah,
so now
fun.
Are you like constantly on the prowl for the new spot to make music?
Sort of, yeah, sort of. I doubt you're going to find it in a city like New York City, because it's such a creative city. It needs to be a place where like no one's been created before.
That's an awesome perspective.
Yeah, I'm sure you could do the same with art. Just turn up somewhere really fucking random in the middle of upstate and just start painting and feel inspired.
I gotta change my entire life, dude. We're going to Paris. We're trying to do all the major cities.
Yeah.
Certain colors represent songs. Why'd you choose the color pink?
I think it's just really bright and loud, and like you can't not have fun wearing pink. You know what I mean? Or just it being pink. It's just fun. You know, you put on that pink play hoodie. It's kind of like a statement of intent. Of just like, you're not miserable wearing that hoodie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The KidSuper logo was always pink.
Yeah.
Before
it's
everything.
probably the same. I mean, I feel like there's so much correlation between our two. Can I say, am I a brand? Can I say correlation between our two brands, or our two things?
Yeah.
Like, because it's super, like, I feel like you don't take yourself too seriously as well, and that's almost what makes it cool. You know, some fashionistas, you're just like, oh, come on, like, you're taking yourself too seriously. But I love how, like, playful you are.
I was in those rooms because we were doing the most fashion stuff, and I bring all my friends from when I was a childhood there. And so we'll be in Paris Fashion Week going to these events, and we had just slept all 5 dudes in one bed. And so we wake up, put on suits, and we're like, whoa. So, similar. So, as you said, fashion and music are intertwined. Do you have any dreams that you haven't done in the fashion space?
In the fashion space?
All musicians end up trying to start a brand.
Yeah. Well, I sort of invested in a local brand that I grew up. There was a skate brand that was like big in my area when I grew up. And so I invested in that, but it's kind of like they do their own thing. Right. I'm not like super involved. I can't design shit. I'm not a clothes guy. Like, you put these clothes on me and I'm like, oh, cool. I look cool in these clothes. I'm not a clothes guy. I'm like a plain white t-shirt, plain black t-shirt, cargo trousers. Shoes. I fuck with shoes. I switch shoes around.
They were commenting that you're wearing the off-whites in the picture.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite artist right now that's like young, up and coming?
It's an Irish singer-songwriter called Aaron Rowe, who I met at a Niall Horan gig in Dublin. And I heard him sing, and I kind of half kidnapped him and took him back to mine and just let him use my studio for about 2 months, and really got to know him through that time. Like, he was writing songs and sort of making records, and we would do small shows together in pubs. But he's like one of the most incredible voices, and you know, like, Do you have contemporaries that you're like happy jealous for? You know, like you see something and it lights a fire in you to make you want to do better, but you're also completely happy that they're doing that?
I think that comes, not saying that I don't have it, but I think it comes with like the ultimate success that you've had.
Yeah.
Because now you're not really competing with people.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's so good to see someone else.
I know, but it inspires me. Like I listen to his songs and I'm jealous of how good they are, and it makes me want to get better. And I love feeling that feeling.
Iron sharpening iron.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
I feel that, but in fashion it's so different. Because like, how often have you seen like a t-shirt and you're like, oh my God, stop. Tears to my, besides the one you're wearing.
Honestly, man, I was at a coffee shop today and 3 people just went, where'd you get your t-shirt? And I was like, well, there's a pop-up in Williamsburg happening tonight.
That's all they said? They didn't say anything? They were
No,
just like,
they
oh,
didn't-
who are
they
you?
didn't.
Cool t-shirt.
Well, it's the same coffee shop I go to every day.
Okay.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't bait myself out like that. I go to many different coffee shops every day.
In weird places.
In weird places, yeah.
And then I guess now we're on the topic, what's your favorite piece from the collection?
I don't know, you know, probably the hoodies. I think that everything's really good quality. I think that's the thing that I love the most. Like
The production guys right there, Mike.
it is but it's like I was talking to one of my managers, Nicole, about this, and it's like it's not a cheap price point for clothes, but it's a hoodie that you're gonna have forever and wear forever, and it's not like a kind of cheap knocked off let's get it out brand partnership thing. It's actually, it feels like a lot of care and love has gone into every single thing that you've made. And what I love about it as well, I always feel mad uncomfortable when my name is big on things, because I'm like, no one wants to fucking wear a t-shirt that just says Ed Sheeran, but what I like is it's just really subtle, cool.
Well, I
playful.
wanted to make one where it's just your giant face, and then they told me not to, but I was like, that would be, so you don't want to wear it.
If you made one of them, I would wear it.
We could paint you,
Great.
so it's a little bit more abstract.
Yeah.
Can you sign these paintings?
Yeah.
The ones that are...
What are you going to do with them?
I think we're going to keep them or auction them off and give all the money to charity.
Cool.
Whatever. I'm going to keep one, small one.
Yeah, I might just,
Do you want one?
Well, if you tell me what price you would sell it for, I'll donate it to whatever charity you want.
Oh, okay, $1 million. They're incredibly expensive, but yeah, let's.
You just honestly, you say.
Here.
I really like this one.
That one's a great one. If you just sign your name here.
But if I'm gonna have it,
you
I
don't
want it signed. Why don't you sign it? Or this? I'll sign this one.
Yeah, you sign that one.
You sign that one.
And then I sign this one. Okay.
Right.
If you need some water to mix, how you doing?
Yeah, good, I think. I just come in and just take credit at the end, just goal hanging.
So supposedly, they say back in the day that's what like Renaissance paintings would be, where there was like a captain, and the signature just meant he approved of the work.
I approve. I approve. Mate, it's great. Yeah, I'd love to buy that. You just say what you want to give to charity.
Okay, what kind of charity?
You choose. Like, why don't we do something underprivileged kids in New York, music related?
Perfect.
Cool.
Done deal. Now this one, and then you're done.
There we go. Lovely.
Perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Perfect.